Same remarkment. Told you he's a threat from deep. He shot 40% from three-point range his junior year. Takes really good shots, but it's under results.
Let's get another look at it here. Crow getting some newfound life. Sizing up his man. Takes the bump, gets to his floater.
The way he moves the ball as well. He elevates the ball first, and then here's that three from Kroger.
The way Crow moves the ball?
Yeah. Usually when he spins, he doesn't keep it right here so the defender can get it.
Okay.
He does this
Yeah.
to create space.
So he kind of swings it a little bit in the midst of his spin. I see what you're saying.
His team is back and forth. We're not seeing all the super flashy highlights like we did in the first half, but both players are delivering on that level.
What a game.
We talked about that Jason Tatum Markel Bulls team back when they were in high school. Very, very high level. Tatum, only, I thought it was pretty impressive.
These are very sports allowed. There's nothing. No worries.
In 2016. But I'm very, very reminiscent of that.
To be fair, I don't
Thank you for supporting me always, though. I really do appreciate it.
Was the Ball brothers.
Just the amount of possessions in that game. Or let's put it another way. The team's taken 58 shots, he's taken 34.
Correct.
He's going to think about it, he's going to launch it. 5 legs on that one.
Good morning po. Sa ating boss.
Torres legs,
He's so good at getting to the rim.
I don't know, is he going to jump tonight or is it all just been in the rim?
It might just be all at the rim, and it is. It's been very, very close to the basket.
Bro can't finish, he's doing that chest-to-chest maneuver as a finisher. The game is tied again. Ezekiel with the bucket.
Buo na yun, hindi pa.
Cover na mo.
69-69, what a game.
Ito po, 1-3.
They go, they're looking to
Ang tayong
push.
1-5 nito, which is meron siyang...
Already thought about it? Crow gets caught on the reach.
Now, Pro has 3. Gibbs Martinez has 3.
Englewood looked gassed defensively on that last possession. They tracked Torrey in the corner, and then Crow in particular just stood up. Didn't even try and scramble back into play.
Pag-record.
This is Ernest Ezekiel at the free throw line. A little touch there, that's up and in. The long arm sophomore.
Opo, nakalising-sip na po siya.
Out of contact, no call.
Ito po, nakalising-sip na po siya. Hindi nakabasa mahuhulog pa ba?
Yung pagkasama ito, kunwari.
3-5 po.
Just over 3 of play. Krieger signs that 3. It's good!
Ano pa tayo design sa labas, boss?
Ah, mayroon ba?
3 for 4 from three-point range now.
Huge shot making.
Now you hear the hometown crowd starting to come alive. They feel the swing. Torre now up to 28 points, 7 rebounds, so those 6 blocks.
I hope they brought a spare rim here. It's a Blake Arena.
Good pass, good cut.
Crowd loves it. Here's Crow exploring the baseline. Good pass. And the finish there from Andre Anderson. 4-point game, 2.5 to play. Crow came up limited.
Yeah.
Crow is grabbing his, trying to stretch out. Can't tell if that's his ankle or his calf, but walking off gingerly. And to say that changes the game is an understatement.
Coaching staff, he's gonna re-tie his shoe. That's a big thing that players do, especially if you roll that ankle.
Yeah, if it's an ankle, that's what you do. If it's a cramp, that's not gonna help. We talked about how he has been noticeably fatigued here in the second. Inglewood will use a timeout and try and give him a chance to get it.
Work through it.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see what happens here because, as we said, Inglewood, everything they do offensively stems from Crow. Now, we've seen more variety in the second half. Other players start to get involved. Guys like David Connerly have stepped up and made plays. Matthew Gibbs Martinez, Kevin Singleton has been a play finisher. Crow coming back out, but you can see he's still walking gingerly. On the other end, Krieger, the Sacred Heart commit, has made big shot after big shot. This one, then Torre has been all over the rim.
This makes it look so easy. Torre stepping through. He's got 28 points. Krieger has been really good down the stretch, especially from 3. He's 3 for 4 from 3-point range, 18 points.
And they've all come at like big moments for Krieger. But to the point about how Inglewood has, everything has revolved around Jason Crow Jr. He's got 45, no one else has got more than 7.
Right.
Most of all right now, though, they need to stop.
So he's not limping, but favoring that right ankle.
And an easy layup for Notre Dame. How many times have we said that down the stretch? Ernest Ezekiel with another bucket.
Paano kung ganyan po? Paano?
Ganyan, papapalit ko.
Well, that guy's handles a good size. Potential 3-point. Pretty slash and finish from David Connerly.
He's come in key moments in this game as well. Look at this little fade. Finishing your contact. Really pretty.
Connerly, free throw up and good. It's a 3-point game. Connerly almost got the steal, out of contact, no call. Almost a 10-second violation too. Steal. Crow almost thought about the 3. He's going to get to the free throw line instead. He's holding that ankle again. You can see he was reluctant to go and traffic with.
And it's written all over his face, but he's the same. Will be free throw attempts 13 and 14. Bro, that's good. 46.
The understanding of how to get to the free throw line, that is in and of itself a skill. This is that one, and that's a big one. Still a 2-point game. Ezekiel had a clear path to the rim. He didn't see it. 20 on the shot clock. He's going to get to the free throw line. Ernest Ezekiel has got 8 points. Oh, they're not in the bonus yet. One more will send them to the strike. See what we got here. Notre Dame basketball, they lead by 2. But it's been a thrilling game with absolute starring performances from Jason Crow Jr. and Abdou Toure. Tripped on the deep got everybody's slipping. We got a turnover. Going the other way. They trail by 2. Crow moves it. Connerly looking for Crow. He got fouled. It's going to get him to strike with a chance to tie the game. You know what's still part of overtime? Jason Crow Jr.
And also leading time getting out hurt.
Yeah, that's fair. Scheduled to start at 9. It will not start on time.
Listen, I will take it starting 10, 15 minutes later. Remember the day
That's not so bad.
would be an hour and a half, 2 hours behind.
Yeah.
There's not really a chance to tie. Run on the rim. Torrey with the rebound. Englewood needs to stop. Shot clock is 30. Gotta get it over. Gotta get it over. Gotta get it over. Oh, which one are they gonna go with? I will tell you what, he signaled it before, but the official didn't see. He definitely signaled for the timeout before.
Yeah, it was live.
It was about 26, but the official didn't see it right away. I think the trail official, rightfully so, came in and said he signaled for it. And all 5 of the Englewood assistants are up to protest.
Diaper boy. Hi.
But Notre Dame, give them credit. I mean, the first half, it was all Englewood in terms of what they were doing. The paint touches has really been where Notre Dame has come alive. 46 points in the paint. Englewood has 30. A lot of those are from Jason Crow going to the rim. Second chance opportunities for Englewood,
Nothing works.
23 points as opposed to Notre Dame. So they are getting stops. It's just when they do give up those baskets, they're easy baskets. That third quarter, as you mentioned it, Nick, it was like a layup time.
It really was. I think that full court pressure, if Englewood could do it over again, they certainly, whether they take it off or whether they just make some adjustments.
Make it a little softer, but Notre Dame came out that first half.
Do you drive pass? What's this? Well, when I'm really in a rush, then I'll need to drive pass.
Remember, he had 31 points at halftime. He's got 46 right now. 9 times this season, he scored 50-plus points.
And he gets to 10. We will see him again, 31.
I'm just replying on our what we call that online store right now.
Had to use a whole lot of energy to get those stuff. Pass is picked off. Crow's got it. 45 to play. They trail by 1. He accelerates.
thank you for that.
Decent floater. Good bucket.
Thank you.
Dad turns around and has something to say to the crowd. Torre, Euro, good bucket! The crowd goes wild!
Jason Crow Sr. is getting into it with a fan right now.
I think they're laughing, yeah.
Okay, they're laughing. The guy leapt up out of his seat and had something to say to him on that play.
They've been going back and forth.
You're very cute. Thank you.
Torre with the Euro body control. Chance for the three-point play. The stars have come to play here today.
Only fitting for both players to go back and forth in this final minute and help bring their team yet.
Let me just say this, I don't care who wins, kudos to both of these guys, they brought it today. Torre completes the three-point play, they lead by 2. Shot clock is off. The 2 ties, a 3 wins. The fans are starting to get on their feet. 10. Crow's calling for it. Cunnerly's going to drive. It's good! And he's fouled!
David Connolly saw the face guarding of Jason Crow Jr. and said, you know what, I got this.
80-80, what a game! Jason Shea will ice the free throw shooter.
This is what you want on the biggest stage in high school basketball.
Oh, this is big time stuff. Jason Crow Sr. still barking over there. This is great. This is sheer entertainment. Head coach is not in the huddle yet.
All he needs is a player that knocks out a free throw. Connerly stepping up in the second half. 11 points, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Take a look at this. First it was
Yeah, that was Crow. I mentioned earlier.
and then Toure answered with a little Euro step body control and 1.
And they're desperately trying to get Crow the ball. See him calling for it here. They couldn't do it. Connerly, who showed the handles all second half, to the rim. He gets fouled. And now we are here. 6 seconds left. 80-80. Game of the weekend. Connerly at the free throw line with a chance to give his team a 1-point lead.
The score has been tied 6 times this game. Lead changes 13 times.
Ice in his veins.
Still a lot of time.
Torre to the ring for the win. Elevates. Oh, it falls off the back of the rim. Jason Crow Jr. pointing at Kristen Lee. What a game.
48 points,
Thank you, guys.
7 rebounds, 6 steals for Jason Crow Jr. He rolled his ankle in the 4th quarter, didn't matter. Unbelievable performance.
But David Connerly
Yes.
with the go-ahead game-winning three-point play, and Abdou Torre still had a chance to win it. What a game! That was legendary stuff, KP.
Nobody wanted to take a free throw with that much pressure in an environment like this.
Absolutely.
The entire arena is basically cheering
Good
for the
morning, boss.
other
Ang sa'yo
team.
po.
We are going to be talking about that one for years. And you see the handshake flag, mutual respect here. Jason Crow Jr. with his 48
Ito, boss, yung bagay ko sa'yo.
performance.
Bagong gawa namin ito.
We're going to have the MVP
Best seller po namin
presentation,
ito.
but suffice
Pwede
it
po
to
tayo,
say,
lahat po kasi sila may
there's
bawat
not
kasi
much
customer
drama
tayo.
with who's
Ibig
going to win
sabihin,
the hardware.
hindi kasi yan yung sit niyan, pinalitan ko kasi yung stock may talent din pag nag-wawas.
This is what you want from the two top
Masisipsipin yung
players.
pag-upo ko. Basta yun.
Kapulasan lang po natin ito. Meron po tayong ano dito. Tawag dito, meron po tayong lock.
3 assists, 3 steals. In 32 minutes, he played the entire game. Unbelievable.
Maganda yung gantong tabas. Pero
You know, he probably one of that game winners made the ice.
Ayun naman po, gusto niyo po plain lang. Ano tayong plain lang? 1.5. Nira-type lang po siya lahat. So nakaganyan po.
anong loob ganun?
Sige
good performance from Matthew Torre. Nothing.
It's the alright.
Yeah, you know, he's only gonna remember that last shot, but he played an exceptional game.
May nakita ko sa advertisement, parang may ganito dito.
Meron po siya.
I know he's disappointed, but what is showing from that young
Well,
man.
listen, there's a lot you can learn from this game regardless.
Kaso yun po ay, kasi na, parang ganun siya boss. Check ko ha.
You know, just with his confidence, able to put up those numbers against a player and a team like people would. Especially, you know, they were starting to, they started making sure people didn't even all in this game as much. And here we go, here's the MVP for Inglewood, coming all the way from California, making the
Yung
trip.
accent yung gusto mo, mali po
Snowing
yung
here
accent
in
ng
Springfield.
It was 48 points, but it was the first half.
Yeah.
The first half was, that's as good of a half as I've seen.
Tinatawid ko, customize ko kasi siya.
From a high school basketball player.
Pag sinisip ko, medyo makakita talaga ako.
Like when he broke the record, I said, "Why aren't you smiling?" He said, "I want people to know that I'm supposed to be here. This is expected for me."
He is supposed to be here for sure. 48 points, 31 came in the first half.
BB160. Pero PCX yung seat, bumili ako ng seat para yung stock ko
Jason Crow
nakatabi.
Meron
Jr.
kami pang bayram ng pang PCS. Kaso, hindi na sumasarap din.
is just incredible at game.
Unbelievable. When I think about all of the performances that I've seen from Jason Crow Jr. In this hoop, in the hoop hall classic, he is one of the top performers.
No doubt about it. Abdu Torre and Jason Crow Jr., the individual matchup that everyone came here to see. And oh boy, did it live up to the hype. Crow with 48 points, Torre with 31. Crow put on a shot-making show.
So, meron tayo
Torre put on an aerial assault of the rim. And what a magnificent game from both players.
Here you see the shot creation, finishing through contact. Didn't matter if you had one player on them, 2, 3, 4, sometimes the entire team on him.
So, eto, pwede natin sa 1.8 boss, ito, straight line. Straight na lang siya, wala to. Pwede isang buo niya. Like 3 attack, kung gusto niyo magaspak sa port talaga. Kasi makapit. Ito po, makapit dito sa port. Kasi rubber naman siya. Madulas lang siya hawakan. Pero, dahil po na mas gusto niyo mas makapit talaga. Ito yung attack. Pwede natin siya
Doesn't get
buo.
much better than that, but
Tapos pwede natin tulagyan ng small boss yung ito. Hato. Or maano pa tayo,
right here from the home ball. Come up next.
pwede.
Ito, nakaborda ng loob.
Nakapulda po yan.
Hindi natapos yan.
Nababasa po yan. Ito. Pwede natin siya lagyan ng plastic bossing kung nag-work kayo sa po. So pwede natin siya lagyan ng plastic bossing sa takas.
Pang ano to?
Ito po ay Merox.
Dapat.
Dapat talaga. Ayun, sana maliit lang po yan. Ganun nakagano'n mo. So yan ay, nasa tayo ganun. Nasa taas po, naka-plastic.
Plain na ganitong cut.
Ganitong cut po.
Ganitong tapas.
So, racing set po tayo. So, anong gusto niyo po? Gusto niyo ay may tahi dito, 2,000. Yung mga straight cut po siya. May tahi dito, nakatahi dito dito. Yung po ay 1,800. Saan po kayo? 1,800, 2,000. Wala po tayong sample eh. So, ang mangyayari ng dahil parang straight siya na kanila. Ito naman, may tahi dito. Pwede po, mag-straight na lang tayo bossing. Sa 1,800 tayo. Sa 1,800.
Pero may talisod din po.
Dito po ang tahi niyan. Dito.
Ay, nandiyan na.
Nandito po, at saka nandito.
Sige.
It all starts here, a brand new season of sports car racing in North America. Daytona International Speedway of World Celebration is recognized all around the world as just that. fantastic superstar talent that shows up today and could not ask for better weather to start off the 2026 season. Welcome in everyone, I'm Brent Sill, along with Ryan Marine. We'll have the call from EV Racing Sports Car Challenge all season long. And Ryan, look at the sky, the scouts are here, the annual jamboree that they have here every year. And this is going to be a good one. This series continues to grow and impress. You look at the drivers who won championships in the past and where they are now, it shows this is where you want to be.
It's awesome that for a lot of young careers, we've seen that over the past few seasons, but it's also a testament
Tapos sabihin po natin anong gusto
test
niya.
out pro racing for the first
Gusto niyo ba
time.
nakalihan
Some of
kayo
the same
lang din
races
siya o
from
pwede
back
natin
last
siyang
year, some of the same
i-smoke dito?
protagonists with plenty of
Kumain
fresh
tayo
blood
dito
into
sa
the series
Manila.
as well. It's an exciting time. No one knows what to expect in 2026. Most of all, the two of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Cars rolling now. Prototype threes in front, and then the GSX category. This
So, ang hahanapan natin ngayon, itong tela nito, tsaka tela nito po.
series. No one
Anong oras niyo po ba kahit kailangan
We've
may...
seen kind of up and down that class throughout the year. Last year, we split
Ano niyo po, pwede na.
No one
Ang tayo na po kasi
come
umakit
here
po yan
to
ng
try to
25
I
hours.
think that will change throughout the season.
Matagal po talaga po, recording pa lang. Tapos po sinasabi niyo yung nababasa yung driver, baka basa pa rin sa antinaw.
Hindi, iba yan. Binili ko yung para pag-bar, yung stock seat ko nandun sa bahay.
Well turned, just over 3.5
Natin siya,
miles.
never na kasama tayo.
High speed running through.
Yeah, ever since it opened,
Kaya dinalaw na lang.
definitely a crucial spot, right overtaking opportunity. Down at the
Pag yung simple lang,
Kung magpapainto lang tayo po, sige,
GSX cars.
ano yung
Kasi,
oras?
pang ilang kayo, pangatlo kayo eh.
Left-hand bend that takes you back up onto oval 1 and 2, running up to release of banking, down the back stretch, circle along chicane, with passing opportunity there at the end of the lap.
But I think maybe the most important thing about the launch games is the exit, right? Because where does it lead you? It will lead you through NASCAR 3 and 4 on the banking once again, back to the start-finish line. You've seen some great finishes throughout the Ipsopattic in the different series because of that long, long run off of the launch chicane back to the start-finish line. Drafting is a big deal here, and it could come to play at the checker flag.
There's a real possibility that the place you do not want to be is leading. And while that's not exactly right, the slipstream is really powerful here. It's also a part of the track where full classes start to overlap and becomes a congestion zone. That is a hot spot, no question. That is
See the starting grid on the left side of the screen, and the different class colors, the B3 cars indicated on timing and scoring with that orange chiclet, I'll call it, and the blue for the GSX cars, a great grid of it.
It is certainly so. When we look at the crop of cars you've got here, a new generation of A3 cars mixed in with the previous generation of cars as well. In total 10.
Ganito naman po yung size natin, standard size talaga tayo. So, nasa customer na po, if ever na gusto niya mag-ibig. Kuha naman po yung malalim po yung pagas. Tapos po yung sa inyo, matakot siya talaga. Malalim yung ganito niya.
Ano sa ko sa amin, so sa
Malalim yung kanila.
iwasan ko para nandun na ako nag-explain daw.
Kapag po may stopper na tayo, tapos nakabihatag tayo, hindi na tayo mas panahon. So, ayun na po tayo, ayun po, RB1, isa. Infinity tayo dito. So, ano gusto mo dito?
Ano yung Infinity?
They won.
Ito po,
Ran it well inside the top five in some of the practice sessions.
Nihatay po siya pag ganang diretsyo.
Agreed.
At
In the
po
last
siya
two races of last season in the P3, having started the season in GSX, it looks like he's right on the pace that's on subclass cars.
Tapos po, ano po ang gusto niyo dito?
Well, it's got some pulse here. Best in work is a rated Toyota Giro Cup champ. First time racing in GT4.
Pwede naman po na
He got his first taste of the car earlier this week, and he has been on the pace immediately.
CSM, just beside working there in front row, GSX, Ishmael, Lahi. This is only his sixth race ever. He's qualified for the front row, so impressive stuff. Split start, prototypes in front, GSX category is up, 5 or 6 car lengths behind. They have to wait until they get to the start zone. Brady Bob, race director,
Hello,
will be right up there.
everyone.
I'll tell you right now.
I like firefox.
On the throttle, they jump there at the start.
then you need to stay in line until you reach the control line. Looks like everyone in LMP3 did that. Challenge perhaps for the lead. But it is to go leads the field down at the
Sorry,
turn for the first time.
Okay lang.
Further back in the pack. Pretty clean start. But look at the big lane behind. GSX was 3 wide at the apex of turn 1.
Tight indeed, I'll tell you what, Brady Golan got a good jump at the start, and that yellow and right turns number 30. Started third, was able to stay with 2-0 at the start. Golan finished second gear in the race last year. Doesn't spend a lot of time in LMP3 races. He's an open wheel driver on that ladder trying to reach IndyCar, but he sees the value of
Ganun na lang po tayo.
Platforms alert and it carries over. It's now
Oo, pero po kasi o gusto mo i-wait na natin tayo.
championship, but very much still a great moving platform. And why not take it some time and get a chance to race it for his
Parang nakasingit.
like this one?
Dito na lang po white.
Since we dropped the rain, 45 minutes for the race, but it's not really sure. Oh, no, right.
Opo, leather din po siya, rubber rides.
You need to have a thing. Hey, I'm
Hindi naman po.
patient. Sitting there in third, and I'm going to start.
Name niyo, bossy.
I think about it, and then soon you can just go, hey,
Ay, Ivan.
I need to be cool, I can get this position.
Cellphone.
I got plenty of time.
Wala na to.
Turn it down.
Nababasa lang, bossy.
Basa.
Kasi po tela po yan na may ano, may leather. Okay sa inyo. Hindi nyo naman din uupuan ko, nasa likod lang siya.
So, ganito lang.
Okay, mas maganda po yan.
Ano ba to?
Hindi po, ang tela po yun ay gano'n to, magkaiba lang sila ng design.
Look at this.
Ito lang available nyo.
Looking to the
Ah,
outside
ganun po.
one.
Exactly like you said, that car brings the great straight
Wala
line,
to.
able to hit to reflect Coutinho, but Oscar
Check
very
ko po.
clever with his car
Tawagan ko.
placement, able to guard the inside line, and force going the long way around. That wasn't going to happen there. Going again, watch around the outside. Oh, big block up from Coutinho, the leader, but he's able to blow it up.
All you know was some lockup into one the last time by, but it was the left front, which was the inside. That time it was the right front. So perhaps a little bias issue, or don't forget, only one lap in, cool temperatures today. It's going to take a while
Available
to
yung
get
black na
conditions
paisley.
up to temp. Locks up again, does Kuno, the leader, into the West Horseshoe.
Oh, and slowly back behind, Eddie Superfeed, and teammates over Coutinho, who's
Ah, wala yung paisley na leather natin.
full of opposite lines somehow. Was able to bring that car back under control. The top 3 sprinting away from the rest of the group.
Wala po, hindi available yung black.
Over the last several years was in the
So much better, white na lang po, kasi white naman yung motor.
Anong white? Anong klase?
Ayun po, yung white na paisley na yun.
This new iteration, Ligier, which several
Anong ibang options?
including
Ito po.
there in second place of Brady Golan. They have managed to gain
Matutok lang siya, bossing, kapag pinababayaan talaga natin yung upuan natin. Pero kung hindi naman po siya nakaparking sa initan,
Hindi, may garahe naman ako sa
hindi po,
bahay.
hindi nga po siya basta-basta nasisira. Nasa pag-iingat din po kasi natin kung paano siya tatagal.
Yung ito,
White mountain po siya, pero much darker siya din. Kasi mas marami, mas dikit-dikit yung design nito. Alin po sa dalawa? Ito na lang.
mas marirecommend.
Mas maganda po yun sa inyo. Sige po. Boss number niyo po, cellphone number.
0968 231 3907.
Yeah, but it's interesting what I saw there, Ryan. It's like,
Tingnan mo lang,
I
ate.
can't determine yet if it's a horsepower thing that we're seeing there on the main or
Pabalik
is it a
balik.
draft, because each time, Brady Golan, in the last third of the straightaway, really
Pwede
draws
Gcash
up
na.
on the back.
Pwede po, ari po may QR
He
code.
has tags. We battle throughout the trial, the 89 white silver Aston Martin. That's the
Kulay po ng lahit. Black or white
is
or...
number 68 Toyota,
Opo.
white, red, and black
Talagang
Toyota.
mas maganda.
Trying to
Mas
battle
maganda
there
po, pag ano ba
with
yun?
Fitzpatrick.
Pwede white, kasi parang part po niya sa motor.
With different manufacturers that we see, Toyota, Aston Martin, Ford, Porsche, they're all here, just like we see in Mitchell Platinum Challenge or the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship.
I think it's 5 different brands represented across the 12 cars in GSX, and it was a great mix.
Bossing, box type na rin tayo.
When it comes to the Toyota
Yan po. Dalawa po kasi yung klase ng racing seat natin. natin, kung makita niyo po yung taas meron may pabilog, wala siyang kantuhan. Apo, walang kanto na ganun. Kasi bilog po, pag ganun lang siya. Malaki po yung motor niya, mas maganda po lang siya.
Or not overall, but in class, hard pole position, less new workman, might not be a
1.5 po?
household name, yes, but that will change, I
Gcash
suspect.
payment po.
We talk about the series and the talent that's in it. Past champions, Missouri Guard, 2023 and LMP3. He's in the mix for the next Sports Star Championship. You look at GSX, Francis Silver,
Pwedeng
past
5H plus
championship.
1K.
He's in Mission Pilot Challenge and Better Tech, Luca Mars, a champion, Kiko Porto, a champion. They have all moved up the IMSA ladder. This is a stepping stone series. And I
Depende po kasi kung anong kasama. Over lang po ba, i-customize natin.
now, Sean Pence will tell you what, Quinlan or that
Customize
orange
po pagka sa mga ganun meron tayo.
Number
Ay,
19 from Stephen Cameron Racing, he has come to grips with that Mustang very quickly. He's been fast throughout the practice sessions and the qualifying session. Really good job by Sean Quinlan here at Daytona.
Mustang has been strong this
Bossing
season, not
pa-picture
just
ako
here
ng
at
marami
the
siguro.
Sports Car Challenge, but also
Opo.
in the test sessions, provisional highway challenge, so there might be something to that. Just ahead of Quinlan, we'll try to
Ah, okay po.
around the outside. Andrew BMW. Not sure exactly if that position changed hands or not as we go back to the front of the field here in P3. And for the first time, it seems like
Sorry,
Oscar has a little bit of breathing room. Going as strong as he was in the opening few laps, now slipping back a little bit into the clutches of Danny Suzuki.
I think about what we were just talking about earlier about if you had to trim your car out, if you're one of those Duquesne pilots, your team's going, look, if we're going to stand a chance in a straight line, we've got to take some downforce out of that. We saw
Pero yun pa rin gagamitin. Yun pa din.
the one and the 11 especially right now. Those cars really dancing around in the opening lap.
Pag yun yung
I feel like
gitna niya,
guys, it probably took another lap.
ang lawa na
Tires
ng
come in.
Kulang ko na sila.
Find this balance.
Parang gusto mo.
We'll find out what Oscar can do.
300 na lang, boss.
Pareho pa-picture mo ko para.
Sige.
Luck for one of the newcomers to the championship, Jeremy Siffer.
Pwede naman mag-add-ons mamaya.
Hindi po, kasi po pag dinalan sa tabasan, pag akit po nito, di na siya pwedeng pagkakas. Kasi po babaklasin niya dito, lalagyan ng foam para sa hard road racing seat. Pag akit niyo po sa taas, ipapacheck lang po sa inyo kung okay na ba yung talas natin, then tayo. Part 8 na po tayo.
Chat with Jeremy.
Mag-upgrade ka na lang yung bossing, upgrade na.
I think I was going to be doing all of these in just maybe 2 hours. Which has been added.
Ayan na po, sa 1.8 na tayo. So, ang Gcash natin, sa picture ako na boss.
Ganyan na lang yung yan.
Okay po. So, ang cash ay
Battle for the bronze bragging rights in this category. Right there, scored 77. More on Stevie, we talked about him a little bit earlier. Marco Schultes right in there as well in that mix. Number 2, so that bronze battle, the top 4 of the bronze are right there, nose and tail.
They've all found each other at this stage. Got my eye on Marco Schultz. He's never much of a qualifier, but when the green light drops, he just likes to muscle his way to the front. In addition to
baka pa nakabas ng yung
great to have the German driver outside of Florida back in the championship of NASCAR right there. Making his way
Next po kami, bossing.
progress after
Magkano ang
his
advert? Pagkaling ka?
qualifying issues. Oh,
One
that
point.
was a close one, but that
Meron
was,
tayo sa labas.
Ah, meron?
the Shopify sponsored entry.
You gotta think, hey, I get in there right up behind somebody like Hill did with Schultes in front of him. You get up there, the air is different over the car and the braking over it is. If you're alone and he gets in there on the brakes really hard, you can see that just locks the rears just enough and that car starts getting around and does a great job saving it. And even better job of not running over Marco Schultes in front of him.
Marco, I bet, saw that out the rearview mirror and thought, uh-oh, this looks like trouble. But Travis Hill did a great job hanging onto that car. Runs the two daughters team out of Canada, based up in California, running under the Shopify banner this year. A great little team in Canada that has been active in everything from club level racing all the way up to top line racing like this.
Championship winner over here, now running a little Alvin Patel is here.
It is a step up, there's no question. I think you're the first to say that as we check in here with Ronnie Martinez in car 68, coming up with a little bit of pressure here. Who's behind him? Cecilia Rebello from Brazil making her debut in the championship. He goes to tail.
In there as well for the number 81. So you got three strippers. Notice tail, it's not that far. Fitzpatrick just in front of the Silver House and Martin was part of this battle a little while ago. He's pulled out a little bit. But Rebello now, she's right there with Rafael Martinez and beginning to put pressure. Martinez playing has experience in portion type machinery down in South America and stuff. But there's not a lot of experience in motorsports in general.
Kaya naman po.
Not that long ago.
2x4.
Parlay that.
Racing 6 po siya.
This right here, DP Racing,
Hindi, makukuha ko ng sarili sa vlog.
Prior to chicane, we caught up with the tail and getting back up.
Ganyan, 1-3. Apo, Aero.
I know you gotta build it from all the
Thank you, guys.
three. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Once again, the rear was kind of locked. I don't know if it's down chain, down shifting gears that block the rear.
nakakaliakay lang po yung isa. Yung isa naman
His
labas.
concern was backwards over the curve. That's a big hit.
Bossing name niyo po? Name po? Jeremy. Swap po.
Experience, so he knows what a race car should feel like. Feel like something was amiss. Bad news is he's dropped him back to ninth. The last car running in the B3 category, and he's got a lot of work to do.
Ito po yung pang ano natin.
Rebello was number 81 for Kingpin Racing. It's not past Rebello, but she's gonna charge.
Gcash payment po na po. Lord Graham, thank you.
Rebello's gonna take that position back. This is changing back and forth. Really, I think the 98, the 81, all predicated on the 89. It's just in front of them.
I'm not sure how exactly.
Ang indo atin ay bukas
Yes,
sa
I think it's this makes it because as we saw, he was up and bringing down.
Yung indukad po ay ganun ang kanya.
Exactly, now he slipped back.
Yan, ganun po.
This back, in fact, looks like the impact is caught.
So, indukad yan.
Unfortunately, but that now leads this freight train, but man, this is as tight as you like it. Nose to tail here, deeper in the pack, yes, but plenty of fun for those involved in the fight.
And if you look at those five drivers, I think there's five very different places in their career, five very different goals, and everybody's goal is to certainly win races and do well. But for Rafael Martinez, who leads the Royal Racing Group, he's in this both from a business standpoint and from a personal enjoyment standpoint. Cecilia Rebella, she wants to be a professional race car driver, right? So two very different places in their career. John Rell the same, Fitzpatrick the same. So everybody has a different goal. And as well, what's the long-term goal?
It's an interesting melting pot because as we talked about in the open, for some this is a destination just to get to race here at Daytona, to race on an into a weekend. That's a victory in and of itself, but for others, this is viewed as a starting point, trying to get to the next thing in the career. Couple of big callers, this is very strange. So Schultz, as you surmise, must have
Balikan ko po kayo ha, tapusin ko lang yung kay boss.
company.
Para mapunta hindi sa labas.
Yeah, that is the 87. So
Nako-customize naman po siya. So if ever, pwede natin palitan yung logo.
what's happening, but we're gonna go to work on a little left front. The can's looking at the right rear. There's something wrong there. That right rear had a lot of movement.
Bossing, wala kang signal?
That tire
Dito po.
shaking back and forth.
Tignan na lang, te.
Ganun na lang po.
Yung kulay red lang.
Looked to me like
Sige
Te, pag mga ganito.
like a loose log.
Well, one thing that was new last year was the big profile.
Ito bossing, okay ka sa akin.
All the extra
QR code na lang po.
Previously, track limits eventually was dictated by grass, but that grass was taken away for safety reasons. And so then,
Sunod
they
ko po kayo.
put in some kind of mechanism to make sure that the drivers were staying within the defined track limits. Oscar Tuco has a moment there, the international horse. He's coming under pressure from Brady Bowen again. I just wonder, we saw this a few times last year over the course of the war and into the Rolex 24 weekend. Drivers using too much of that chicane curve And it is a wild ride. If you hit it wrong, you can break a suspension.
Okay na.
Absolutely not.
Picture po ako.
Put it in half. We've seen it in the past. Whether that, interestingly enough, I was talking to some other tech drivers just yesterday. Here's a roll about using ultra-looking. And maybe the last 30 minutes or something.
Alam mo ba ang presyo ng ano? Camelback na repair lang cover. Kaya type ko yun.
These cars very
Okay na lang.
aerodynamic, and a lot of the aerodynamics is all off of how level it is, how well the body work heats up, and everything else. So you want to take care of that. Want to stay off those curves. These cars are very stout. They race endurance races, so they are very stout. But you can't mess one up. And this is where it can all happen. Multi-class racing, the faster cars now have caught GSX, the back of the GSX field, getting the lap through it, but now a lot of educational aspects of the racing sports car challenge. Go learn multi-class racing.
This is where someone like Oscar Tuco, who is running this championship for early in the season, edge relatively low. And there's some experience here. I don't think it's a single seater race. Great certainly. Prototype of Germany, which is all about the prototypes in that championship. You don't have to worry about the mixed class nature of it. And it's a skill, no question about it, on both ends of the spectrum, whether you're in the B3 car doing the passing or in the G6.
Bossing katulad na lang ito. Kulay amin niyo po. Number niyo po. 0985. Red po yung fireball ko. Red po kaya lang pinagyan. Okay yung isa. Parang nabayan niyo. Kasi maganda siyang tingnan bago po. Kasi maganda po
Now, this is boys, great launch for careers in MC. So you get a little mini version of what a tech race is like. This is
okay sa inyo.
Gray and green BMW working from that 35 out of Farmland Motorsports. Great conversation with her. I think she's driven more cars at 88 than half of the paddock.
Kulay po ng stitches.
She's driven
Meron tayong orange, meron tayong tahit. Hindi nakatahit. Opo.
Look at this as a battle for the lead overall through the trial.
It started after the chicane.
Gray po yan.
Zero got caught behind Sean Taylor. Nothing Sean did wrong. He was running his line. The chicane go too wide. Without any. And it seemed around the race through that part of the racetrack. Just enough pace in that
Meron tayong white,
to
meron
hold
black.
off the challenge. They are going, but that's it goes to show you catch that traffic at the wrong time.
Black na lang.
And a lane that looks pretty comfortable disappears just like that.
Go back to the LMP2 win at the Rolex.
Naka-flat seat kayo?
Years ago.
Naka-flat seat na kayo?
Finish.
Ano gagawin natin dito? Flat seat, semi-flat seat.
Pick up in
Flat seat.
chicane, able to run to the line.
Sir, naka-flat seat.
And the second coming out of the long chicane was wearing a Rolex. About 45 minutes later. Impressive stuff. Gotta learn how to use it now that I'm so working from though.
Ito kasi meron dito sa
I really want
Ang hindi po, meron siya.
to settle down. I've recruited so many different things. I want to focus. This is where I would like my home. Hopefully I can run the whole season here. Nobody better to deal with it. See it done.
One trip.
Crazy and their success at various levels of it.
Cash for Jacob.
We just dropped a spot to Jim Johnson a moment ago from 5th to 6th, but still having an nice run. Meanwhile, these leaders here, they're waiting for the field.
I'm working, just hold on.
The back was second and third in GSX.
Pabalik.
With Justin Benedetto.
Mamaya. Kapalitan mo muna, Ping. Kapalit muna ako. Kapalitan mo muna, wala pa nukli. Wala pa. Oo. Bossing, may sukli ka na 700, ha? Wait lang po. Yeah, but I work on Sundays, no rest
Years
days.
racing under his belt, the team, family team there, I should say, and highest finishing Porsche driver in the championship in PSX last year, and he's really kind of led the
Bossing, kapit ang panasip niyo.
throughout the season last year and into this year, and then you got his family. This is racing ever in a car. Started racing on simulators and then moved to GT cars last year in Europe and now over here. I said 2 years ago, I'm sitting in the grandstands here in the Rolling 2 years ago, and I had never driven a race car. 2 years ago. 2 years later, I'm here. I said, what are your goals? He goes, I want to go home with 2 trophies. One for the 2 year, one for each of the 2 years ago that I was here in the grandstands, and now I'm here. And he said, I can't even believe it. It's hard for me to even walk out the pit lane and look up at the grandstands and think I'm really here. I get to drive.
Like you said, bad sometimes. He's doing a great job. He's in position to get a trophy. Right now, sitting third. Not far at all behind second place, but everyone at GSX should see best workman pulls it around. Plus, second lead. In that class, much tighter. And probably going to be three with Zero Bobby Golan from the United States. And then Sufi trying to keep tabs on the top 2, but he's starting to drop off the pace a little bit now. 2.7
It's going to be interesting. So this wasn't in on halfway. We talked early about downforce versus drag and tire wear. We're not going to know about tire wear until the last 5 minutes or so. So talking to Oscar and Dave, they were like, tire deck is real. Oscar especially, is like, tire deck is real. Tire degradation, tire wearing as it goes. And you know, if you're Brady Golan sitting there in the weekend, you've got better downforce versus drag coefficient, you're going to have more Michelin tire left in this race. So I'm sure the team talking to Brady right now is saying, keep him right where he is, stay close, stay close. They're watching all our cameras. They watch the amount of motion that they see over that number 1 or the 11. And if they see those cars dancing around a lot, they know that's Michelin rubber going down onto the asphalt. Pretty well, got a shot at it at the end for sure.
No question, we've seen that car so strong. In a straight line, inside, instead of being given this battle for second in GSX that we talked about, 125. He's Alliance has a change of position. Despite a big snap oversteer there, they great job to catch it, and he has been able to get around. Just good at it. Tried to come back as the orange and blue Porsche came in, but Alliance covers him off. Really good work by the young driver without really the experience adjusted.
Great ride off of turn 6 for Ishmael Alliance. Great ride. You saw the car just leap off the corner. Justin really trying to hold on to it like he's having problems getting that Porsche horsepower to the ground through those Michelin tires. And that may be a little bit of a weak thing in the beginning that kind of wore those tires down, or just simply a setup issue. I was really interested to watch Alani in this race. As I said, don't be a 6-car race ever. A lot of time on the sim, but the racetrack, I said the racetrack and a real car are different. And I talked about that.
Same lang po po. Ano po pangalan na inyo? Ivan?
And I'm looking at the lessons that he's learned, and this is impressive.
It is. I'll tell you, I had a long conversation with his Steve Oz, his sub on the C in CSM, Southern Central Motorsport, and he was so excited about the upside of his
Daruma tayo, bossing.
feels like they've got
Hindi
some
ko.
potential here. Very raw, as you said, plenty of experience on the sim, but not much in the virtual world and the physical world. Race the GT4 European.
Ivan po ang inyo? Ivan?
Challenge Germany, but not much at all to draw from. And yes, here he is, sitting second in the pretty competitive field.
Well, this is where that sim stuff comes in.
So yan na po ang gagamitin natin. Ayan.
5 years ago, I was
Yung ano daw,
yeah, the high.
Ano?
Obviously, you can get down to that.
Tumawag na ba si Renz? Oo, magbibidyo sa tabasan. Sabihin mo na lang doon, kapag ano yun. Palagay ako dun sa ano, ADD.
Involved with a program called Racing Prodigy. Prodigy basically.
Saan na kayong upo ni boss? Sino yung may sukli.
I hope you guys have great
Abner.
insurance for
Papasok na yan.
money because this guy's really cares
Hindi ko na babayad.
It's your anything. And it was so
Boss Abner, wait lang po,
to race at a professional level in the sim world.
Lunch, may club sa pila.
In the sim, when we opened the sim for Taro, we did additional feedback. See, we had to find out how to jump
Nakuha ko lang po yung upuan niyo para makaano tayo.
Ano yung sinasabi niyo, ano? Parang hindi.
Ito po sino yan tayo?
Kasi sila nagkakaya lang po kasi sa loob. Parang magsama sa
Kasi po, sa status ko mo, kasi nakakaanod pa tayo. Kasi ano ba kasi po dadaw sa student, kailangan po lang nirami para gumisip siya nalang. Nakadikit po, nirami po kasi
So, nag-isip ang kano ba ang bulan, basa talaga siya.
wala naman tayong ganito. Kasi po yung sa siya yoko,
Ito yung ganito. Pag nag-isip sila lang ito, wala na nung pala.
yun nga naman.
Asin na. Ito, papalagyan ng ganito tayo. Okay na tingnan.
Para bakit po yung design niya? Kasi po, ang kasi po yun, gayahin po natin kasi yung ating mo. So, check natin kung ano yung logo nakakalit. Makakuha ko nga siya lang ganito.
Matagal na kayo dito? Matagal na kayo dito?
Ito po, 3 months na po. Kaya po,
Ano ba nag-aaral? Pasala ako pupunta sa Kabuyan.
Dahil po kami nakalamba.
At this point, the manufacturer is taking seriously, the team is taking seriously. This was proven 20 years ago. Lucas Ordonez from GT Canada that Nissan put on. That was off of
Stella Bunch, make lots of money na.
so nothing near what you had at home today exactly. So I think at this point, it's been established.
Dasal bang galing?
A lot of those traits carry over into the real world. There's still an testing process. It's not direct one to one, but it is a viable place to start.
It's gonna heat up, it's gonna get hotter and hotter the more it is. It goes under 20 minutes, you got Austin Judo with the beat, but he's only the second game, two running, third, and then you go back to the seven for working on beats there, and we go back for second, but you usually know Lonnie doesn't even in the net is, and this, it's working this way. Lonnie's gotten the best of it, but even Benedetto has not get away.
I say this, used to be a neat second lead for work. It's down to 5. Not exactly sure what caused that, but second and third have either up their pace or working, backing off a little bit possibly. You can't stretch out by a second on that last lap. Sure, sure.
I talked to him about that. Kevin Conway was like, he and Tony Longo oversee this operation. We're like, yeah, we're not gonna be sure. We won last year, but
Right.
we're certainly not gonna be last this year. We know what happened last year. Closing down, Deep Benedetto is on Lonnie.
Looking awesome. Thank you. Lord
More
God.
pressure on the line at 125, just in front. They have been tied together here for the last several laps. There's Weston Workman. And I don't use this term a lot when I look at young drivers. There are some drivers, young drivers who are good, really good. Weston Workman certainly fits into that category. But I'll also use the word special because I think he's got the whole package. He's not just good in the race car, he's good in other business aspects.
Wala.
He's a white young man, he's smart.
Wala ka guys.
They're not going to be able to get there. But they have raised a really remarkable son, and he's proving his worth both in the car and said he's the right lot. He gets the whole picture. When you have that, you've got something special. I think the manufacturers, especially Toyota,
What they like, what they got, I think it's safe to say, Weston Workman, and I will wholeheartedly co-sign on everything you said. I think the thing that he got midway through last season is confidence and belief.
Yes, I agree.
He had all of the other things, but it took him a while to unlock the potential. He finally got that win midway through the season in GR Cup last year, and once he started winning, he just didn't stop. Clinched the championship with a few races to spare. Also ran a season in X5 Cup here in IMSA last year, so he knows this track as well, which is beneficial. And I love the fact he also raced in the Martinsville exhibition race for those X5 Cup cars back in the fall, finished runner-up in that race for BSI Racing. I believe you're correct, yeah.
Think about this. Talk about Toyota though. Got Weston Workman right there won the Toyota GR Cup championship. Obviously, in Toyota here. Kiva Porta won the championship last year. Tyler Gonzalez. And you start looking at these champions, these young champions, and they're all kind of in the Toyota house right now, under the Toyota umbrella, the tutelage of Kevin Conway, one of those guys that brought racing for the Audi and all that. The sports car, sure. Toyota looks pretty bright, they'll hold on to their jump.
Throw two other names out there who we'll see racing next weekend. Ford Koch and Jackson Bell came up through the same program, didn't win championships, but ran at the front consistently, won races, certainly in Jackson's case, and they're paired up together with Cobra Motorsports. And I have a feeling that is a pairing that's going to contend for a championship this year.
Taking off 5 future Toyota stars. I think I'd be fine with slides of paper in front of these young guys.
Saan maliwanag yun?
Won a championship in this series last year, right? I mean, another one with a really bright future. Toyota, this is what they've done on the circle track side of things for a long time, cultivating talent, bringing it up through the ranks, and now using some of that same philosophy in road racing. It's a tried and proven method. Porsche has done it for years, and now others are taking the big trying to play.
Closing in on 13 minutes to go. The battle for second place in GSX. Ishmael Lane has that position, but Dustin DiMatteo wants it, and he's closed in a little bit. I can tell you, even if these positions fall, I got a feeling that Ishmael Lane comes across the line with a podium finish here in this first race of the VP Racing World Challenge. I'm worried about his run to the line, and I don't think he's going to be able to see the checker flash with the tears.
An emotional moment. And you want a race like this where if you're going to get a result, you have to earn it. This is a great measuring stick for it here. Justin has been driving these GT4 Caymans for a while, finished third in Sports Car Championship Canada GT4 competition a couple of years ago, finished fourth in the championship here last year, had a bunch of podiums in the last 3 races last year. And seems to be going from strength to strength.
Okay, so when you do that, if you're ready to go for the first second in LP rating in the West, want you out of that corner, on 6. Not just GSX. You want to try to get it done on the super speedway if you can. And he's sitting right there now in that orange and silver cage, number 11. Pressure back.
The skate park team knows how to find these talent, don't they? When you think about some of the other skate park owners in the series the last few years, and Suzuki might be another one. See the slipstream now, takes a beat to the outside, it's a long side, and the interesting to watch you eat up. Instead of not being like, oh, who's gone off wide? That's two of the leader. He skipped. Part of that chicane there, that's going to be very interesting to see how that's adjudicated, and that's from the top going all together once again.
So 1.4 seconds is what I saw on time scoring because the gap between the leader and second place. If you've got a follow over there, you cannot gain an advantage. So what's the lead going to be? I'm off the judo. I'm going to check up a little bit to make sure I know he's in it. He doesn't. Now it's a quarter of a second. Whether that's what he was thinking or not, I don't know, but the officials will look at the gap coming off of the LaMarche Gaines and did he gain an advantage by missing part of the racetrack right there? Obviously he did not, and I would assume, what they say about that, that this is going to be
hope so, because he's driven a really good race up to this point. There was some traffic up ahead of him. I don't know if that contributed to it, but we have to speculate that maybe it did. He's got his rhythm back once again, pulling the gap now on goal, and he really has to think about playing defense, and that part just doesn't look like it's as settled as it was earlier in the race. He's got his hands full, and Scoopy, by contrast, looks very strong.
Yeah, and we talked about tire wear and what was going to happen at the end of the race. I think Grady Boyd now doesn't have the car underneath him. Danny Scoopy does. We watched them come into the West Horseshoe. And Scoopy able to go straight down to the apex. Big car, really using those front tires. They responded. The car did what he asked him to do. Grady Boyd, it's like he had this super gentle on the wheel, not ask a lot of the front end. That was great. The rear was going to move underneath.
Kasama sa liwanag, may powers na. Paano makalaban ang dahil bandas?
See if traffic has part to play here on this lap. Santino was able to read that pretty well. Gap still very stable. Owen feeling that pressure and absorbing it, right? Not succumbing to it. Man, that got really tight. This is nice stuff here because it's not like the GSX cars are consistently hitting the lower line there, which is what they're supposed to do. And you can see indecision in the cars. They're still learning their competition. They haven't raced around each other a whole lot. Many of them don't have a ton of multi-class experience either.
You cannot imagine the menu here until you've driven around it. Literally, you look down a couple of floors. If you're up there towards the top of the menu, several stories down to the apron. So you're dealing, a lot of times you're looking at traffic in front of you, and you're looking through the top of the windshield. That's how much banking there is. You're not looking straight ahead. They are up and around because of that.
Line through something through the corners, 18 degrees actually on the home stretch. It's by comparison, it looks pretty flat, but yeah, it is still pretty substantial. I ran the track a couple of days ago, and I stayed on the right into the course. I love
Sa gano'n siya. Parang chicken camel lang.
Danny Scoopy for the 11th.
Basta ako na. At yun.
And Silver Gang running third right now.
Ang sabi ko, ay mo ito, pag-iba sa
I think that's a lot of the draft, right? He draws, he comes, pushes the air away, allows the second car in line. Has a little less resistance in the straight line. Scoopy closed up here, couldn't do anything with it. The real opportunity is in turn one. And that's why that exit after the launch made is so critical.
Going got a pretty decent jump. Soupy now, halfway through this dyno run, he's starting to close in. Watch and see, does that gap evaporate enough where he can make a move? Crucially, it's not enough to make a move at the line. That's another thing they might be talking about here, trying to get the timing right. If you don't complete the pass into turn one on the last lap, you just have to complete the pass by start finish. And we've seen races decided that. I mean,
Absolutely. And look at this. We are working through more GSX traffic. That was actually the battle for second place that Oscar Tuno just went by. Light and Deep Benedetto still locked together. And now the 30 comes by, the 11 tries the same thing as well. These are those lessons about multi-class racing. Light and Deep Benedetto are learning right now.
that is one thing you can't pick up on the sim though. Talking about that, learning how to gauge traffic closing in, running in a multi-class environment. So even if they haven't done it much in the real world, it's something that can't be replicated. Here though, a lot slipped up a little bit and opens the inside up for the Benedetto to drive that car to the inside. Challenges on for second place.
For Deep Benedetto, he's where he wants to be, on the inside, and can stay there. This is going to be crazy. Who's got the better brand? Who can go to the deepest? Are we got a launch day and heavy braking coming? Who's got it?
Pull up, into the chicane, Benedetto to the inside, and a lot of the recourse. Didn't want to risk running up and over those curves. He backs out of it, settles back into the
What did he do with it? They had to turn one.
I didn't think he had that injury in order to get the run at the exit.
Go ahead, you go right ahead, take it right now. I want to see what I can do with it as we come out. And now he's there, he's got the draft working in his favor here. Like we said earlier, let me try this. What's going to work? All right, I need to make that move a little sooner. Oh, I get past it in the line.
Inside 6 minutes to go. This is the battle for second and third opening race of the season for EV Racing Sports Car Challenge. Weston Workman leads in GSX by nearly 10 seconds now.
Oh, hello, folks. Sorry about that, guys. Earth Angel Lucy, hello. Table looks nice.
Coach USA up front and Gephardt involved in shooting star.
Thank you, guys.
One of those deals, Silver Star 31, all three of those are out in Gephardt stable, but all under the team and industry committee. We want to make sure that we stay with because obviously that is important to the team. They put a good car together, they know how to get it done. That's why these companies Gephardt Motorsports on the number one, and on the 31, a very different than Gephardt Young driver.
Really, it's like there at the apex of the injury position game. Golden looking vulnerable this time. Zuby is much closer. Got a pretty good jump out, and already he's starting to close that gap.
When do I want to pull out? And right now, if I'm Danny Zuby, I'm doing a couple of things. One, can I get by and turn one? But two, was that too quick a pop? And if you put it out, this is what matters. Start finish right there. When do you pull out on the last lap, get the draft, and just be in front of the line?
Because he was clear by 1/100th of a second at this strike. Oh man, really good respect between the two. They gave each other just enough space for the slide. Out of like a box up the shoe.
And if I am on that Panaxis, Danny Zuby, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
Katayo na lang.
Don't worry about being in the lead, coming off the little watching games. Get out here. Get the yard, get the ground.
Okay, bigay.
Amazing how tight the top three have been. Judo does have a bit of a lead as these two struggle over second and third, but after they're their best time tonight, they are really into the second of one another, the top three. That is
Ay, kasi karanasan na tayo, recover lang. Ayaw tanggal ang upuan. Recover lang tayo pag ginawa mo ka lang sa callback. Ayaw tanggal ang upuan na. Nag-lock. Ano sa tagbibidyo? Hindi tayo gusto ko sa sabi mo nagaling ba siya kung gusto ko?
Iwan niyo yung isang game tayo. Bigyan mo na lang ng pera niya. Tapos meron kong gago.
Magsusugal na naman yun. Mamaya marami ng pera.
May lawan siya yung game. Sabi nila ako sabi ko yung game ko may pasos. Ano sige salita sa akin?
Talo.
How am I going to do this? Talking to your guys, where can I be better, where do I need that in? And work together. It's super cool stuff because so many of these drivers early in their career, right? I mean, they are young. Look at Danny Zuby, certainly not a veteran by any stretch of the imagination. He's a teenager out of Austin, Texas.
Boss Edgar?
Racing experience. He had on the group years ago. A lot of experience now. I know you're going to play, but this is where you learn. The goal is at the end. Taking a position right now is not as critical as being in front. Like you said last time, by a lot of those seconds.
This might be his chance. His goal drifted up the racetrack. Doesn't crack the door open. It did momentarily, but then it slammed shut again.
Said it early on. Coming off the ball game, it's this close, so we can see he's moving. Can I get the position if I I get it and I hold it, if I don't have a problem with working Chrome in the international horseshoe, that's going to help.
She was in the middle of that battle pack we were talking about with Quigley and Rebello. That drops her well down now back to the 9th place in place. Martinez is slip by, so that drops her to 8th. Here we go again. Got to do the white flag. It does look like Subi's got a bit of a run. And there's some traffic to negotiate, but he's not as close as he was a couple of laps ago.
Tell you what though, I just watched Davey Subi. He's smart. We saw Owen go around kind of early with the TSX car in front. Subi ran right up underneath him and he was going to wait until the last moment to pull out on taking advantage of the draft for as long as he could. What does he have on this last lap?
Well, we'll find out here over the next 3 miles or so. He's going to has another lock up down into the horseshoe, but he's able to keep that car parked at the apex. Doesn't give a path by for Danny Subi to try and get past.
I'll tell you what, the bullet on edge coming off the international horseshoe, the rear of that car was moving, twitching. Danny Subi's new paint chassis was blue. It was solid. If he can do that at the exit of the launch game, he's got a shot coming to the line.
This close wants to be done. This is a crucial corner here. He's back up onto the banking. The run down to the launch game for the final time. Owen again slips wide. Subi don't content to sit that slipstream. This might be about timing that move coming to the checker.
He's got to get closer. He's got to get closer as they get to the launch game. That time,
Thank you, guys.
run off of turn 6. Just let him out of Carly before Subi could really get the power down. That separated them a little bit. That separation may be the key, but there are a couple of GSX cars in front at least one.
Traffic has his part to play. It's Mike Fitzpatrick just ahead of the 8-9 Sports has it. They got through there pretty clearly. Goldman has some breathing room. Subi trying to mount the charge here, but he's running out of time.
Yeah, just got a little loose coming through the first right hander through the Washington hands of Subi. That often, meanwhile, Oscar Juno, unboarded from pole to checkered flag. Juno wins
Ayan.
at Daytona.
Merong dito tayo.
Racing Sports Car Challenge.
And Goldman takes that on in that second spot. Right battle between those two. Goldman and Subi. Only did see more of that over the course of the year. Certainly looking at the race coming to tomorrow. The GSX Western work about this kid. This is the kind of day he dreamed of when he turned up here in Daytona in December. Despite the first time.
Pwede mo may accept.
Hindi, wala pa tayo na-racing. Kaya mo. Ayaw mo na gawin yan.
Every pole he won every race.
Ayaw mo, i-friends mo si Renz.
Dalton was thrown down to this young man. Takes his
Ito wala ka sa tabanan lang. Renz, ayaw mo na rin
being able to see finishes.
supporter naman sa akin.
Big emotion.
Pero pwede ka nang tanggapin?
That was fantastic between the two of them.
Ah.
Machinery underneath them, big difference in experience, but man, that is fantastic looking ahead to what's developed later on this year. Congratulations to the CS17, to Ismail Delahi, and also to Benedetto. If you go back to last year, now that's 3 podiums in the last 4 races, so he's starting to find his form as well.
Quinlan, they're in 4th, Rebello on the new in 5th. We saw Working Chrome, we've got Pablo in the international horseshoe.
It's all on, guys.
There, but good great stories throughout.
Unfortunately, there was contact between Rebello and Crow, and that's been ruled upon by race control. Driving through the penalty, I think it's going to be converted to a time penalty, and it has. That's dropped Rebello down to 9th in class after a fringe top 5 run up until the last couple of laps.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, yeah, it ruined Working Chrome's good run up there, but this is a debut, right? You're learning the mistakes are going to happen. But, great racing. I mean, the fans here saw it, the fans online got to see great racing. And come up tomorrow, we look forward to the rest of the season. Very good stuff.
Those that are coming here and doing this for the first time, you know, it's as racing driver pride. The chance to sleep on it for that. Come back and do the same thing again tomorrow. That's only going to benefit those that are lacking some of the experience of their counterparts, and I think we're really in store for a lot of fun all year long, but especially looking ahead to race 2 the weekend.
Oh, curiosity is killing me. What with the pit? I'm really getting a bad headache right
Drivers are
now.
becoming younger, it's becoming a destination to go to build your way up into.
I got a bad headache. That's why this paper it's really cold, so it lessens my headache.
Love to see it. When you look at the rest of the talent throughout the P3 category, we're going to have more of those cars as the season goes on.
Give a shout out as well, like today's first sports car race. Quiet, fourth place run, that's exactly what you want. Didn't make any headlines, didn't cause any trouble, was right there at the end on the Frenchman of a voting finish.
The only professional sports car driver out of Wyoming. So, you got that going for him too. And then you go to GSX where the results there, like I said, emotional day. I'm sure Professor working too, right? Comes off the GR Cup Championship, gets this opportunity, makes sure that he's got big pressure on him, right? Because the last guy.
It's okay, it does sound quite loud here.
Reporter won the championship in dominant fashion, and that's what Weston has to try and live up to. But I do imagine a weight off his shoulders. Remember how long he had to wait to get a GR Cup win? Nowhere near out this time. He got it done nice and early.
Ishmael Alahi doesn't come from mainly owns a service station. You know, basically worked hard on his sim, packed up, moved to Europe to try some stuff and said, I may not ever get to race again, so I'm going to make the best of it. He's got this great attitude, doesn't do, gets the second place finish, earned the second place finish, he was 50-0. That's going to be big for him. Even in that, we talked about the great run he had last year, improving on the report in 2026.
Should be a ton of fun. It should also credit the runs, subcategory winners, Ryan Venus and Peter Green. Congratulations in top 5 overall. And then Sean Quigley, 4th comes overall. That bodes really well because they're also going to be racing next week in a Mustang in Great Rouge and Stephen Camper Racing. Those are going to be strong outing and sets the table nicely for the rest of the month.
Look back to last year, never had a top 5. Even though he's in the bronze category, he's going to be more to the side. So many young drivers, and his experience and talent is going to show throughout the season, especially the racetracks that some of these new drivers have not been to.
Finished runner-up overall a couple of times. Nice. Got an overall win. Was able to put together a consistency and finish second in the overall championship on the bronze cup. Here we go in this match.
Hodges down to victory lane. You know, every victory lane is special. You know, you get to win, you get to take the checker flag, but I've had to get a roll into Daytona International. We should be the
People who have won here before, who have had success here before, and it is the best of the best. So you know you've done something special when you're here at Daytona, and that brings a huge smile on the face of Oscar Tudo. Congratulations.
Oscar Tudo, big smile, why would you not? Momentum there, congratulate as well. And Oscar Tudo's experience in these cars really paid off. He had a little bit of a mistake earlier, had a mistake in the Washington, came back, focused forward, it took a little while for the car to get up. I think he was looking loud, but didn't seem to concern him at all. He did the smart thing, I believe he checked up. But he blew the Washington to make sure he didn't gain an advantage, and then said, all right, now I'll get that back again. That shows his experience and his head as well as his speed.
Yeah, a lot of maturity there from that left driver right in. Weston Workman, he's got the smile on his face. First race in a GT4 car, and it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to hear a lot more from that young man, 21 years old.
Dito po sa akin
Yeah, that's quite a find for the Toyota family for sure. And he'll continue to fly. Get straight at it. I don't think it's the last time we're going to see Weston Workman a good thing, because he's old enough to drink champagne. Some of these drivers are not.
A look back on the first race of 2026. Marco Schultz had a spin that cut his day early, might have suffered some damage in that. What a fight it was. Oscar Tudo, first fight with Brady Golan, and then later Golan was in a battle with Danny Sufi. This was that fight coming down to the wire, and there's the contact that cost Courtney and Cecilia dearly.
Great racing throughout the Racing Sports Car Challenge. Kudo takes the victory. The pre-work win in GSX, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Make sure you join us. Another BB Racing Sports Car Challenge race from Daytona. Ryan, what are you looking forward to?
More of the same, Brian. Let's do it again.
More than saying, we will do it again tomorrow. The weather should be absolutely perfect, just like it was today. Make sure you join us here at the track or online. We'll see you then.
Name ko, pass, number po, 00, ah? 7 po. Tuloy, ano po yung time? Red. Natabasa na po natin ang upuan mo. Nabasa po, yung dukat po ako sa plan, single plan.
Kasama na ba dyan pag
Hindi naman po. May tabas na po yun, wala pa. 950
He left the game for good with that bruised left shoulder, and he is out for tonight. They go into Hopkins Jr. injured his knee in that game. He's going to miss tonight, his fourth missed game of the year, making him drop to a 3 without their driving force of a 6-man. Starting in place of Davion Mitchell tonight, Alan Watson, the second-year man from Arizona, one of our Cadillac starters. Alan will make his 20th start this year. He had won 7 of his last 9 starts. Didn't play in the first game against Boston. Did go 10 minutes in the fourth quarter Tuesday night against the Suns.
Meron po kami.
They're looking for a little revenge after dropping game one of this fourth game regular season series. In Boston, and we saw their last two guys.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Good to have you with us. And Heat Nation, our officials are Josh Jennett, Get Alignment Petraeus, and Suya Scott.
That's a great point. Number 1 in pace, number 30 in pace is Boston. So Miami doesn't want to get delivered. They don't want to get to the half court of Boston. They want to keep moving the ball pretty fast.
We've got a little band. We started the game against Phoenix Tuesday night. Hey, the Purple Fire of 3, which missing. Rebound tipped in. Sam Hauser usually urges a student of the box out gives us a rebound.
Does an excellent job.
Papapalit lang ako.
This guy can have an offense too.
Ate, baryo. Nagbibili ng gamot, ang sakit ng aking ngipin.
David pitching back, waiting to send it up.
Ay, nasa live mo. Mga shuttle ka, mga kukoy ng Tawag ka, mga puta.
That's when you're really testing the egos. You don't have as much talent. You're having to really speed them.
Starting against a very good defensive team tonight in Boston. Hero stepping for the bucket. Tyler Hero. Scorching eyes.
It's certain things they have to keep that outside the three-point line defensive goal.
Running to the third man. He missed the look back and then gets it back. And one steals as he had a try 3 times. Playing the one foul. 18-4 Lions leading the scoring 15 straight. The run that just comes to close and Jacob Graham started just under 30 points a game for the Celtics. Guy's got the choices and he finds Bam with the close. 6 points for Bam.
Ball movement there, Kaz got the shoulders with the extra pass.
The block for Kane. Bring it down with the right hand. The 7-footer out of Utah State, averaging 10 points, 8 boards a game for the Celtics. But he's played well for them.
It really plays his role and it knows exactly what he's supposed to do.
And the foul for the captain.
Switching the screens and
Now turn it over.
really makes a difference for his reps.
Now, Pete, kaboom. Straight back of the cells. Simon straight away. That's good. And Simon's around number for him. He got to that three-point shot. One of the best three-point shooters in the league off of that. Oh, now curl around the screen. Second scope. Run out of 17, 65%. Celtics 5 is 60. That's 31%. Simon's for three. Carolina. Here for the Simons who have lost 1 3 off the bench. Where will triple try?
Ball final.
So ko na yun nun, 700. Salamat. Boss Abner, charge that guy double. He has money. Who's guy?
Backs up for a drill. It's a third free. Since coming in again 5 minutes ago, so he has done it very quickly. He matches up well with Simon. Hello, where's? You're going to the fourth. Watch the ball and bring it in. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Tiger coming in, Kenny Green. Oh, he got swallowed up in the line.
Like I got stuck in your chair. That's my co-worker. O kaya nandun sa loob ng cellphone. Hindi ako tambig yan. Charge him 3 times. That's my coworker. I asked him if he could sit right here a little bit because I buy my medicine. I'm really having a bad headache right now and my world is spinning. So yeah, I think this is over fatigue.
Steals and forced 9 turnovers, and they got a good balance back. Rebound finds its way to where it's a stiff rebound. Hero across court will fire. Montecchio out there now as well.
Maybe this is for too much work. So yeah.
Nasa ko na yung nagkakan.
Apa?
Hindi na ako.
But those hit points have bullied Boston. Now, it's the third. Nice pass. Jonas got it. With a three. Got his shoulders on the baseline. 10 first half triples for Miami. Drew Walsh posted up to these good footwork for Walsh. That's his second. He's got great length on the defensive side.
Hope you are better pass. Thank you, Chi.
Now, trying hard. Yeah, the smaller Frederick Knight constantly says, how's your fires? And scored. Couple of threes in this quarter for Sam Hauser. He had 5 threes in a playoff game against Miami. Back in the 2024 first round. Dan powers it in. And out of luck. Powell for 3. Simone. Shot clock at 11 now. Powell to the paint. All right. Almost jumping out of the building. On 2 defensive.
Turkey.
Must look at Lee Paul. The initial number is going to be low.
Parker, hello. Is it Parker?
Glad to see Jason Tatum back because he is playing a serious alternative.
3 plus tax.
Ito na.
Still down his back. After the offensive round, sneaking through. Couple of third quarter scores with the right hand touch. Derek White scores. Derek White 30-40. Dealing with Berkshire. Mid-range splashdown. 17 points for Tyler Hero.
To that pull-up zone just inside the free throw line, elevates over the top.
Good morning po.
Richard, oh man, strong for the defense. First score of the game for the
Style, that's just his first 2 free throws there.
He is down to 6 lead. Washington's only tie was 1. Oh, nice reverse move. Oh, nice steal by Gordon Powell. But he got 10, they got numbers. You just love it when he finds in transition. Oh, he may get that second inch bay. He's got 16 and he's going to work out the second win of the season. First one this year was 1. But it goes, and it does. Not cheap. Ford cheese, yes please. Burger King Ford cheese Whopper. Order now.
I'm so cool. Kaya ka na. Refresh, hanapin ang Holy Crystals. Switch to Colgate Fresh Confidence. With hundreds of Holy Crystals for the instant jolt of freshness. Switch to Colgate Fresh Confidence.
I have to go get Wilson. Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
62, Brent stood for you. He's got 8 points in the Warriors, 15 on the night. Miami up by 11. Gordon Powell, twisting and scoring. Gordon getting it done every which way. Joe Mazzulla 4 times in the first line. And he keep one for you. Taylor Brown rolls it in. That's what this guy does, Johnny.
Perspective. Continues to work at his craft all the time. So
I need to say bye-bye to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. United 27 is now signing off. Chup chup. Mama cha cha.
Jason Tatum comes back to relieve some of that pressure.